All right, so let's talk about CompanyCam and ProLine and how to connect them. So you're going to go into the menu up here, and then you're going to go to integrations, and then you're just going to pop over here to CompanyCam, and then just click enable integration. Just make sure you don't even have to be logged into CompanyCam per se, but if you are logged into CompanyCam already, ProLine's just going to connect immediately like you just saw. If you're not logged into CompanyCam, it's actually going to pull you over to CompanyCam where you can get logged in so the two can connect. But it's even faster if you're already logged in. So now if you see that green check here and it says this integration is currently on, then ProLine and CompanyCam have been connected. Now, one quick thing before we start looking at what this means and how it works, one important thing to note about our integration with CompanyCam is that when you take images and photos on CompanyCam, those are not stored, even if they are synced to ProLine and you can use them in ProLine. ProLine does not permanently store those. So the synced media is not stored permanently on our side. So if you do ever disconnect, or you can disconnect the integration, but if you ever shut down your CompanyCam account, be aware that all of that media and content is going to go with CompanyCam. There is the possibility of transferring that to ProLine. It's just something that we would talk about because there's actually substantial costs involved with doing that. And so if that's something that you need to do down the road, you can always come back and talk to our support about that. But by default, we do not actually store any of that data on our side. We just sync it so it's accessible on the ProLine side. All right, so once that's connected, let's head back into the main ProLine area. Let's go to a project here. We'll go to Laura Jones, and we're going to go to Files. And we will see that now there's a CompanyCam icon here. And we can click on this icon and we can see some options here. So this project has already been linked to a CompanyCam project. And so we can manually sync up if we feel like anything's missing. It should automatically all appear in ProLine on linked projects. But if anything, we can still force a sync if we want to. We can also unlink the project if we want to. But in this case, we'll look at a different project about the connection, but for this one, we'll just go ahead and look at what's here. So we see when ProLine syncs over things from CompanyCam, it's going to create a CompanyCam folder, and the CompanyCam folder has this little icon here with the CompanyCam logo. And if I click on this, it'll take me into the CompanyCam folder, and I'll see all of my CompanyCam photos here, and I can view them and download them and do whatever I need with them. I can also add them on quotes and do a number of other things with them, just like a normal file inside of ProLine. The only difference is these are still stored on the CompanyCam side, and we're just accessing them through ProLine. So that's a project that's connected. Now, you might go into a project and it's not connected yet, and if it's not connected, then you're going to need to connect that. And so we have this means of searching. ProLine's automatically searching for any projects. If I remove this, I can just see my recent projects. This is all my recent projects in CompanyCam, and so I can also just pick something that way. But maybe I want to search and try to find a specific project by address. Now, if you have a project in CompanyCam and a project in ProLine and they have the same address, and when you click this, it should automatically pull it up because ProLine's going to automatically put that address in there and search automatically. So regardless of how you find it, when you do find the project that you want to connect to, you would just then click that and boom, now it's connected, and we'll hit link, and ProLine's going to create that CompanyCam folder here. And then if there are images, I'm not sure if there's any images. I don't think there's any images in that project on the CompanyCam side, but if there were, those would start syncing across and we'd see those start to pop up within that folder. So that's linking and syncing, but you might be asking, what if I don't want to have to manually sync or link up all of my projects? Can we do that automatically? And the answer is yes. We have a special automation step. And generally speaking, you're going to want to add this to your appointment reminders campaign. You can set it up this way, but generally speaking, you don't want every single lead to go into your CompanyCam because, there might be spam and you have no idea whether or not you're actually going to do an appointment with every lead. But also everyone that you do an appointment with, you want that CompanyCam project already set up and linked back to ProLine by the time you get to their home to do the inspection. And so the best place to put the CompanyCam sync step is in this appointment reminders campaign. And we have a special action, which we can add just by clicking this plus sign. And then we're going to drop down into here. And we're going to select this send to CompanyCam step. And we can even select to assign the CompanyCam project to the same person that's assigned to the project in ProLine. So we can have it automatically be assigned to the sales rep that's assigned in ProLine. We're going to move this up to the beginning of the campaign. Otherwise, it's going to run at the very end after all these reminders go. And we kind of want it to go immediately. So and I think we can ignore this. I think this was a test that we did the other day. Yeah, so this is typically the way you're going to want your appointment reminders campaign to look. You're going to have the confirmation email and text here at the top. You're going to have that send to CompanyCam step right there at the top as well. All of that running immediately. And so now just make sure that this is on as well. If this is not on, this won't run. But with these appointment reminders on, this is now going to send every new person that schedules an appointment and enters this campaign, every new project is going to get sent to CompanyCam as well. And when it gets sent to CompanyCam, it'll get linked back to ProLine automatically, which means any photos you take on that CompanyCam or add to that CompanyCam, photos, videos, whatever, will all automatically get synced back to ProLine immediately as you take them. And so that's going to eliminate any need to manually link up projects. Now, that's not perfect. Sometimes there's situations where maybe someone didn't get an appointment scheduled and you just did an inspection on the fly. Maybe it was the neighbors, whatever it is, in which case you do still have that ability, that fallback ability to link something more directly. And so you have different options here and how that sync and that connection works back to CompanyCam. And so that's it. That's the ProLine to CompanyCam integration in a nutshell, including that CompanyCam automation step for syncing and sending those projects over to CompanyCam.